Good morning. It's Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. This is DX Today, your daily briefing on the shifting landscape of artificial intelligence. Today, we are tracking a significant escalation in the global model arms race, major hardware announcements from Silicon Valley, and rising tensions between tech giants and federal regulators. Let's begin.
DeepSeek has officially released V4, a massive open-weight model boasting 1 trillion parameters. What makes this significant is the efficiency. Despite its size, the model activates only 32 billion parameters per token. The architecture, dubbed Model 1, utilizes a tiered key-value cache system that reportedly cuts memory usage by 40%. Furthermore, the use of sparse FP8 decoding has unlocked an inference speedup of nearly 1.8 times. With a context window exceeding 1 million tokens and native multimodal support, this release from China challenges Western frontier models by prioritizing inference optimization over raw scale.
Tensions are rising as OpenAI has formally accused DeepSeek of distilling proprietary American models to gain a competitive edge. The allegations suggest that, rather than training from scratch, the Chinese firm may have utilized outputs from OpenAI systems to refine their own open-weight architecture. This development highlights the growing friction over intellectual property in the AI sector. Analysts suggest this dispute could trigger tighter regulatory scrutiny regarding how open-weight models are developed and shared across borders, potentially fragmenting the global research ecosystem.
Apple has unveiled a new line of chips specifically engineered to handle the escalating demands of artificial intelligence. Announced just hours ago, this silicon push is designed to bolster the edge AI ecosystem, allowing for more powerful multimodal processing directly on consumer devices. By enhancing local compute capabilities, Apple aims to reduce reliance on cloud-based processing for its user base. This move signals a strategic pivot to secure the infrastructure layer of the consumer market, ensuring that privacy-centric on-device AI becomes a viable competitor to cloud-reliant giants.
NVIDIA has once again exceeded quarterly expectations, beating Q4 earnings estimates primarily driven by surging sales of AI accelerators. The company has also raised its guidance for the first quarter, indicating that the infrastructure build-out for artificial intelligence shows no signs of slowing down. While this cements NVIDIA's dominance as the compute backbone of the industry, it also serves as a leading indicator for the wider market. The sustained demand suggests that major tech firms are continuing to increase capital expenditures significantly to secure the hardware necessary for the next generation of model training.
A public dispute has erupted between AI Safety Lab and the U.S. Department of Defense. The conflict centers on safety compliance standards, with defense officials, including Pete Hegseth, warning the company to align closer with DoD priorities. This standoff highlights the growing friction between the safety-first mandates of private labs and the rapid deployment requirements of the military sector. The outcome of this disagreement is likely to influence federal adoption rates and future funding flows for defense-related artificial intelligence applications.
The Federal Trade Commission is ratcheting up its investigation into Microsoft's practices within the cloud and AI sectors. The agency has begun querying rival firms regarding Microsoft's market dominance, specifically looking for evidence of anti-competitive behavior. This probe places a heavy focus on the dynamics of Microsoft's partnerships, such as its alliance with OpenAI. As regulators scrutinize these massive consolidations of power, the findings could reshape how cloud markets operate and alter the incentives for future innovation partnerships.
Alphabet has announced a significant increase in its capital expenditure projections, a move that comes even as the company beat earnings estimates. Reports show a 17% acceleration in search revenue and a 14% boost in Google Cloud revenue. Additionally, usage of the Gemini model has reportedly more than doubled by early March. This financial maneuvering signals that Alphabet is fully committed to a massive infrastructure investment strategy, intensifying the hyperscaler arms race as they vie for enterprise dominance against Microsoft and Amazon.
Amazon has deployed a new internal system called Clarity, designed to monitor employee usage of artificial intelligence tools. The system tracks adoption rates and correlates them with in-office time. Furthermore, the company is reportedly tying the use of these AI tools directly to promotion metrics by documenting productivity outcomes. This aggressive integration sets a new benchmark for how corporations measure AI ROI at the individual level. Industry observers expect other large firms, such as Meta, may soon follow suit with similar productivity tracking frameworks.
xAI has pushed an update to its Grok model, version 4.20, which features a unique 4-agent parallel processing architecture. Unlike traditional linear processing, this system employs multiple agents working in concert to tackle complex reasoning tasks. This architectural shift represents a move toward hybrid agentic systems, where distinct submodels collaborate to improve accuracy and logic. By distributing the cognitive load, xAI aims to push the frontiers of reasoning capabilities, a trend likely to inspire similar designs across the broader ecosystem.
Minimax has released its M2.5 model, intensifying the competition within China's AI sector. Shipping as part of a significant wave of releases in early March, M2.5 is positioned to compete directly with Alibaba's Qwen 3.5 and other entrants in the open weight space. This release further bolsters China's domestic model ecosystem, fostering regional innovation hubs that operate independently of Western providers. As these models proliferate, they are diversifying the global AI supply chain and offering viable alternatives for developers worldwide.
Startup Inception has launched its Mercury 2 model, joining the crowded field of early March releases alongside heavyweights like DeepSeek. Mercury 2 distinguishes itself by focusing on specialized AI capabilities rather than general-purpose breadth. This release underscores the ongoing democratization of AI technology, where smaller firms can deploy competitive models for niche applications. It highlights a trend where rapid ecosystem experimentation is being driven not just by tech giants, but by agile startups targeting specific vertical markets.
ByteDance has implemented new content safeguards in its Seed 2.0 model. This update comes as a direct response to backlash from Hollywood and the broader entertainment industry regarding copyright and ethical concerns. By addressing the controversies surrounding training data and output generation, ByteDance is attempting to align with emerging ethical norms. These changes may help ease tensions and facilitate smoother international collaborations for creative AI tools, signaling a mature approach to the intersection of generative tech and intellectual property. That wraps up our briefing for this Wednesday. As the landscape shifts from silicon to software, we will be here to track the signal through the noise. For DX Today, stay curious.